Said he wants to fight Anthony Joshua in 2026.
And the haters online are like, yeah, do it.
Well, they're like, what about now?
Yeah.
They're like, what about fight him now? He's like, no, I want to wait till 2026. I'm like, okay.
To put on weight?
Put all the steroids, every steroid thing.
I would watch. Here's the thing. I would watch it.
And maybe if you could let me in on some of that, whatever, I don't know, the special stuff that you might be taking. I don't know.
No. I think it's a very dangerous fight for Jake Paul. Very dangerous. He's probably got one chance to try and counterpunch. And if he catches Joshua, he might do something, but I see that as a 100% win for Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua fired back at Jake Paul after new cheating claims came up. Joe Rogan suggested Jake might be delaying the fight to gain weight and possibly use steroids. Jake said he'll fight Joshua in 2026, not 2025, making people wonder if he's preparing his body in a suspicious way.
That Dubois guy, though, holy man, the way he took out Anthony Joshua.
I know.
Yeah, Jake wants to fight Anthony Joshua now?
I know that I will beat Anthony Joshua's.
Said he wants to fight Anthony Joshua in 2026.
And the haters online are like, yeah, do it.
Well, they're like, what about now?
Yeah.
They're like, what about fight him now? He's like, no, I want to wait till 2026. I'm like, okay.
To put on weight?
Put all the steroids, every steroid they have.
I would watch. Here's the thing. I would watch
venom. Oh, by the way,
scorpion venom.
Rollo reached out to me, John Rollo, my boy, and he sells this blue scorpion. He wants to get you some, Jordan.
I'll have some.
All right, I'll have him send you some.
Get on
I'll
take quadruple doses, like
we'll see what happens. I'm gonna start slow. I'm gonna find out if I get poisoned.
Yeah, just.
What are we doing? We're drinking venom from scorpions.
That is weird.
That's weird. He's got the dopest tattoos.
A big debate in boxing right now is whether Jake Paul is using performance-enhancing drugs, PEDs. Many fans and experts say he has gained size and speed too fast. His rapid body transformation has raised suspicions, especially since he keeps beating pro fighters despite having only a few years of boxing experience.
And maybe if you could let me in on some of that, whatever, I don't know, the special stuff that you might be taking. I don't know.
This nigga looks like a hot pocket, bro. Everyone says he be doing type of PEDs, and I be in a crib.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's no way. Whatever stuff I'm taking ain't working, bro.
Actually, like, what do you think it is that about Jake that makes people say that he's on something? Like, what like, is it just the fact that he's progressed so much in the sport?
Like, I don't know why I couldn't put any weight on, and you were able to put on, you said 230?
I can gain weight so easy.
This is why Jake Paul is on PEDs. Within this past year, Jake Paul has literally hit a second puberty and aged like 10 years. Furthermore, he has acne and his hairline is receding like crazy. And people like Jake Paul are going to the best skin doctors in the world and probably are taking hair loss products that aren't even approved for the rest of us. Now, I'm not saying that Jake Paul necessarily took a steroid to make him look bigger, but he's definitely taking something that allows him to recover faster. That way he's able to train more and get better at boxing quickly.
Jake Paul isn't just going after Anthony Joshua. He's also called out former UFC champion Alex Pereira. This surprised many in the combat sports world, since Pereira is known for his powerful striking and knockouts. While Jake is confident, many think he's taking on more than he can handle by challenging such top-level fighters.
And maybe if you could let me in on some of that, whatever, I don't know, the special stuff that you might be taking. I don't know. No, I'm just messing with you.
This nigga looks like a hot pocket, bro. Everyone says he be doing type of PEDs, and I be in a crib.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's no
nah.
way. Whatever stuff I'm taking ain't working, bro.
He has a terrible build, bro. If he was taking shit.
People have noticed Jake Paul developing acne, looking older, and going through big changes in his body. His stomach, which wasn't well defined before, is now muscular and sculpted. This fast transformation has made some suspect he might be using PEDs to gain an unfair advantage in the ring.
All of Jake Paul's power is coming from those PEDs that he's injecting. He has all this acne. Oh, his chin grew, or he's all red. These are all signs.
I see all those allegations all the time, but I need to see the evidence.
Up until we're provided with evidence that he is taking PEDs, and I'm not going to accuse him of that.
Is there a possibility that he's taking PEDs? Of course there is. But you can't just see his body transformation and completely say with 100% certainty that he's taking PEDs.
Boxing fans are wondering how Jake Paul has managed to beat professional fighters after only 4 years of training. Normally, boxers spend their whole lives honing their skills before reaching the top level. Some believe Jake's success comes from hard work, while others think something unnatural might be giving him an edge.
Over it. Those little bumps you had on your face kind of alarmed me. You wouldn't be happening to taking PEDs, are you? Listen,
If you want to build in excuses right now,
I'm just asking.
Go ahead.
Because I was just wondering, I looked at
ahead.
your face, it looked kind of serious. You had some rage and you acting all unorthodox, you know, those are signs of the PEDs.
I'm enraged. I'm not enraged at all.
Are you taking PEDs?
No, sir.
Not at all? Okay.
No, sir.
That's
Do you think
what
he's
I
on
feel like.
PEDs?
I don't care. You better.
Jake Paul responded to the accusations in a recent interview, admitting that people suspect him of using steroids, but calling the rumors ridiculous. He says his transformation comes from hard work, proper nutrition, and intense training. However, many boxing purists remain skeptical and question his legitimacy.
Once I'm slightly older, I'm basically going to drink tequila and intermittent fast.
What's Jake Paul going to look like after his boxing career?
People think I do steroids and all this shit, so I have a plan because I think it's bizarre. That's like the only excuse they can come up with is like rigged fights. Jake Paul does steroids. So after boxing, I'm going to do a cycle of steroids to show people what Jake Paul on steroids actually looks like, because I want to shut people the up.
Sports analyst Simon Jordan has commented on Jake Paul's boxing journey, calling it unusual and even unrealistic. He thinks going from a YouTuber to challenging legends like Anthony Joshua and Canelo Alvarez doesn't sit well with traditional boxing fans. While Jake has made boxing more entertaining, some argue he hasn't earned the right to fight top-level opponents.
As a boxing purist, it doesn't sit well, but as a normal working class lad, I've been asked by builders, would you fight Jake Paul for 5 million quid? I never got 5 million quid for fighting anyone else in a fight, so it's the silliest question in the world. I've been retired 7 years, I'm still very confident. If you give me 3 weeks to get off the couch, I'll probably still beat him with one hand. It's not. He's not a good fighter, so it's not even being disrespectful to him. As a YouTuber, as a presenter in what he does, he blows me out the water. That's his line of work, but you're stepping into boxing, another profession. Now, to call it like a Canelo out, I think is disrespectful. To call Anthony Joshua out is lunacy, but we know why it's happening and why he does it.
Forget Jake Paul. Forget Jake Paul.
A lot of tickets.
Paul, I mean, Jake Paul's going to do what Jake Paul does, but Anthony Joshua, and with respect to you and what you did and didn't earn in your career, Anthony Joshua has earned a king's ransom.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need to be fiddle with this, does he?
Yeah. No, he doesn't. But again, all I keep seeing from people out there is, you know, when is enough enough? And I get that. But when you're retired at 33, 34, and you've got to make that last, now you've got more experience than me in this, dealing with a lot of footballers in the past as well, and business people who have to make a certain amount of budget last. It's the easiest money you'll probably ever make.
Tommy Fury, who beat Jake Paul in their last fight, shared his thoughts on Jake's ambitions. He revealed that he fought Jake with a broken hand and still won. Now, Jake wants to fight Anthony Joshua, a far more experienced and powerful fighter. Fury believes this might be more about publicity than a real competitive challenge.
I wanted to give a little opinion on everything I've been seeing on social media lately. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Just wanted to come in here and remind everybody that that bum couldn't beat me when I basically had a broken hand. I had one hand and he still lost. Jake Paul, I'm still your daddy, and everybody weighing this fight up, don't bother, because he ain't worth a shilling. And the loss will always be there, Mr. Paul. Take it easy and have a good day.
With all the controversy surrounding Jake Paul's rapid rise in boxing, fans remain divided. Is he truly a hard-working athlete? Or is there something else behind his transformation? As he continues to challenge top fighters, the debate will only grow. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more boxing news and updates.